Litecoin is a knockoff of Bitcoin. It's still unclear to people what Litecoin is good for, although you do see more and more people accepting it as payment. Litecoin is easier to mine than Bitcoin, and it is blocked 4 times faster. So in the case of Bitcoin, you have a new block roughly every 10 minutes. In the case of Litecoin, the cycle is set to 2.5 minutes, so you get quicker confirmation of transactions. Litecoin looks in most other ways a lot like Bitcoin, but it has its own blockchain, its own history, and ultimately you would think that if Bitcoin is valuable, Litecoin should be valuable for the same reasons, but you would also think that maybe Litecoin is unnecessary, that it's just sort of looks like Bitcoin divided by 4, but it doesn't trade for 1/4 of Bitcoin. It trades for a pretty significant value, but nowhere near a quarter of a Bitcoin. Litecoin is more democratic in the sense that the hardware that works on their blockchain is not the same hardware that works for Bitcoin and most of the other cryptos. In other words, you can't just bring more horsepower into the race and get an edge against other people. They've preserved an element of randomness due to the fact that they have this scrypt mining protocol that relies on a different part of your machine instead of the Bitcoin technology that just really relies on who has the fastest processor.
Another big trend, forking. Explain what forking is.
Great video. If you have a chance and you want to watch the entire interview, I have this in the liked video. I like how they covered Litecoin. I am a big holder of Litecoin, and you're right, it is undervalued in my opinion, and I believe that there's a lot of use cases for Litecoin, and what's nice is you don't have to worry about crazy SEC regulation because Litecoin is just like Bitcoin. It's trying to be a currency where Ethereum and some of these smart contract ERC20 tokens could be considered as security, and obviously they're going to be regulated by security laws, so that could create future issues with some of these crypto coins depending on how regulations go. Don't really have to worry about that with Litecoin. So I really do believe it's a solid coin. Now, really, Bitcoin is the superior big brother, but I do believe in a diverse portfolio, and due to the volatility of the market, I wouldn't put all my money in just Bitcoin. I do like Litecoin as an alternative investment, but I would definitely, in my personal opinion, I hold more Bitcoin and more Ethereum. But my number 3 coin that I hold right now is Litecoin, and there's a lot of promising developments of how it can be used efficiently like Bitcoin as a currency. And I mean, one of the main reasons I use Litecoin is to send between wallets. It's still one of the cheapest ways to send your crypto, so I'm usually converting, especially when Bitcoin was, the transaction fees for Bitcoin was $20, and at one point Ethereum was like $10. I was always just going on exchanges, converting into Litecoin and sending it. Now that will change, and obviously Bitcoin has lowered its transaction fees, so that creates some issues. So be careful because, like I said, I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket. I think a diverse portfolio is the best way to go with this, unless you are watching the market, you truly do understand the technology, then maybe you can consider changing your positions around. But let me know what you guys think about Litecoin. I made the statement, I'm basically my number 3 crypto that I own right now is Litecoin. Is that good or bad? For me, at least for now, Litecoin hasn't been bad, but every cryptocurrency right now has been getting crushed. And obviously when we did have our bull market, I was able to sell some of my Litecoin, so I made good profit on my Litecoin. But unfortunately with this down market right now, a lot of my profits have been wiped out, and I'm gonna just have to hold. And I do plan on buying more Litecoin if it really does continue to dip, especially if it goes under $100. I'll be buying Litecoin, more Litecoin. So thank you very much for watching, and I will be posting the rest of this interview. I will try to cover everything because I really do think this interview does a great job of kind of giving you a crash course, especially if you're new to cryptocurrency investing. So thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon.